There's something that always leaves me scratching my head. It leaves me perplexed, leaves me baffled. And that's when people compare the country they live in to what we would refer to as shithole countries. Pardon my French on that one, but that's what they are. They're shithole countries. They're communist countries. They're ran by tyrannical dictators. And you get people in Western Europe, Canada, the United States, and they're saying, well, things might be bad here, but at least they're not as bad as country X. Like, why do you want to compare yourself to North Korea or China or parts of Africa or other third world countries where the living standards are those of, I was going to say a dog, but dogs live better than that, okay? It's a horrible lifestyle. So why do we do that? We don't do that when we go to a restaurant, right? We don't say, hey, I went to restaurant X last night and I got food poisoning and ended up in the hospital. And someone else says, oh, well, my friend went to that same restaurant. They got food poisoning and they died. And they go, well, at least it wasn't as bad as that, so I'm going back for more. You don't do that. If you had a car or you're driving down the road and the car spontaneously ignites, sets itself on fire, starts burning, and you're lucky to bail out of the car, and someone else says, oh yeah, my friend has that same brand of car, but he wasn't quite as lucky, his car caught fire and it ended up killing himself, his wife, and his 2 children. It was really a sad situation. The guy goes, oh, that's too bad, but I'm going back to the same car dealership to get the exact same model. Why? And people just keep doing this over and over, comparing ourselves to the worst of the worst. Well, if you're going to do that, what's going to happen to your standard of living? It's just going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping. That's just how things work, right? It's just the way of the world. So, we're supposed to be intelligent people, and we're sitting here having these conversations about comparing ourselves and saying, hey, things aren't so bad in Canada. But you know what? One day they will get there, because the measuring stick that you're using is flawed. And it's not a measuring stick that any competent, intelligent person on planet Earth would ever use.